one went off. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Point Blank Science. I have the Warlord project back up and running. We're going to be doing the testing on this with these rounds that I've made. They're blank rounds. They have a little bit of black powder and a primer on the back, so there's nothing crazy with that. Nothing is going to fly out. I have this, which used to be a 50 round magazine. It could hold 50 in a large circular drum, but I have modified it because it wasn't powerful enough to push them out. So now it is significantly less, but it has much stronger spring tension. It's kind of like a box magazine. As you can see, I have this grip on here because we'll also do handheld shooting today, which is going to be super cool. I got the sling and everything like that. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm going to love it. We're going to test fire, I think, 6 rounds out of this. Firing it from the remote control because we have active control for movement left and right. As you can see, but stupid me, I forgot the battery at home, so I do not have up and down. I can only shoot and move left and right, but if you're talking about spraying and praying, you don't need up and down. So we're gonna jump straight into shooting. I'm gonna load it up. Like I said, we're gonna fire 6 rounds out of this. I don't know the ratio of black powder I need inside of it to make a good muzzle flash in the front, but I kind of eyeballed it, so some of them may be big or they'll be non-existent, but we're going to try to capture that in slow-mo so you guys can see it, maybe the normal speed first, but it's going to be pretty cool, so we're going to jump straight into that. Alright guys, so first off, we're not using these non-ballistic rated knockoff Ray-Bans. We're going to be running with these slightly ballistic rated glasses because safety is always good. Have the magazine. It's got 6 rounds inside of it right now. It is literally held in by a clip and a buckle. So we're going to step around real quick and load this up. Clicks in. I'm going to pull the pin, which allows the mag to load. So we are ready. I'm going to squish my hearing protection because it's actually kind of loud. Didn't think it was going to be this loud, but you know, gotta wait for those things to expand so I can't hear anything. I think that is good. All right, I'm gonna give it a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Dang it, only one went off. Okay, we're going back to the drawing board real quick. I'm gonna see what happened. All the rounds are stacking, which means they probably got all messed up in there, and the one that actually fired didn't leave the ejection port, so I gotta check that. 2 seconds, and we'll be right back.
A few moments.
What I think is happening is the barrel is too small because it's an inner barrel. It's a steel airsoft barrel, 6mm or something like that. But when that powder tries to go down, it is too small, so it is actually pushing that barrel away from it, letting all the gases out up front, which means I need to take that actual 6mm opening and then widen it so that when the gases go down, it is complete flow through all the way to the muzzle, which means I'll have to replace the muzzle brake that I've welded on because it is an actual real gun muzzle brake, which means for a 5.56, which is a very small taper also, which means I'll have to replace it with a fake airsoft one that has just a wider front to it, so everything when it fires, the gas can just go right through, making the muzzle flash. We're going to do some handheld shooting of this thing, which is going to be cool with no muzzle flash. Yay! I present to you the Warlord Project handheld variant. This right here is heavily inspired by the smart gun from Aliens. As soon as I figured out that the Warlord Project could also be the gun from Aliens, or at least my version of it, I knew we had something going. Now we're gonna fire this handheld. You saw earlier that this wasn't shooting the whole entire muzzle flash and everything like that, but we thought it would still be cool. We're gonna fire 4 rounds through this, and then we're gonna put the 7 rounds through. I'd like to restate that there are no bullets flying out of this. These are homemade blanks, and there's no rifling, there's no nothing. Anything inside of here that would projectile would blow the gun up, so we're safe in that area. But I'm gonna pull the pin, we're gonna fire. I'm gonna try to get this all on camera, so here we go. I'm gonna open up this good old hatch right here, pull out the magazine safety, plop it back down, set that aside, and here we go. Actually, pause. Need your hearing protection. 3, 2, 1. Well, one went off.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
So now we're gonna go to the slow-mo shooting all 7. Alright guys, so unfortunately with this test we did today, we didn't get the muzzle flash I wanted. I will say again, unfortunately the barrel that I have inside of this larger barrel is only 6 millimeters, so as the pressure tries to go down the barrel, it actually just pushes the round back and all the pressure expands right here at the what would that be, the chamber of it. So next time when we come back, we will have a different barrel, more powerful blanks, and hopefully we can get an actual muzzle flash out the front of this. I still think this thing is pretty cool, and we still have the Javelin and a couple other projects all still kind of coming together, and then hopefully in a short amount of time we'll get this all put together and working properly on top of that rig, and then we can have all the cool films and all cool other projects that we'll be working on. But thank you guys for making it this far into the video and watching the other content. If you want to see how these things are kind of built, it's on YouTube, it's on Instagram. I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.